What's up, guys? Knicks Daily here back. My previous videos have been getting copyrighted, the ones where I've been using like this year's types of content, so I apologize for the old one. It's just that the New York Knicks, not only are they not winning games, but apparently they're also copywriting my clips, so that's kind of hilarious. But I have watched every game this season. We've had some ups and downs, mostly downs. Yesterday really, really annoyed me more than any other game this season. I mean, we're at home. We had like a 20-point lead at one point, and then all of a sudden, the Hawks come back and beat us by 13. It made literally no sense. The Knicks have this type of switch where when it's on, they're cruising. They can run with anyone in the league, but then when it's off, they just suck. Like I don't understand it. A lot of it to me has to go on Coach Tibb. Like, don't get me wrong here. It's not like the Knicks have DeJounte Murray or Trae Young, but they have a good team. They've got a well balanced team and they play hard. And I really don't understand what the problem is. It's just a lack of hustle. When your team isn't hustling out there, isn't competing, I'm blaming it on the coach. Not to mention that I'm not fond of Coach Tibb to begin with. He had grown on me in the sense of his defense. Obviously, he gives the Knicks some stability that they haven't had at the coaching position. We've struggled with the past couple of years, but I think it's time to bring in Mark Jackson. I'd love to bring him in to mentor these young guys, get them playing hard again. To me, there's no excuse for the Knicks not to be a top 8 seed in the East. I mean, I know it's competitive here, but the Knicks they're good. Like the Knicks aren't scrubs, bro. They've got like Randall and RJ and Mitch and Brunson. They've got a pretty solid bench of IQ, Grimes coming off of it, and Hartenstein has been good. I mean, yesterday's game was just, and even Cleveland, right? Donovan Mitchell went off, but Kevin Love had like 29 in that game. We're facing Giannis and Drew Holiday. I do understand that the Knicks don't have a superstar, right? Like, we're not doing anything without a superstar. So, for example, last night, DeJounte Murray had 36 and 9. He also had, what, 5 steals at the top of my head? Trae Young goes out there and shoots 7 of 22. Trae's been really inefficient, which is honestly somewhat surprising. Like, Trae has been extremely inefficient this year. But they went out and got DeJounte Murray so that when Trae is off, which he has been, Murray can step up. And that's why the Hawks are in such a good position because they just went to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple of years ago. Obviously, they went to the playoffs last year, something the Knicks didn't accomplish. And then they went out there and got another star. So I don't know if anyone's going to agree with me on this, but personally, I do think that we need a new coach. And then I think we need to go out there and prioritize bringing in a superstar. Now, whether that be drafting one or trading for one, we need to make something happen. I've been thinking about maybe should we have traded for Donovan Mitchell? We would have had to give up R.J. Barrett, probably Obi Toppin, and draft picks. I mean, I don't think I still would do that. I don't think if like no, I would not do that because Julius Randle and Donovan Mitchell is not winning a championship. Mitchell's a smaller guard. He doesn't play much defense. He can score the basketball and he's much better than RJ, but I'd rather try to bring in someone without giving up RJ. Like the Cavs got Mitchell. Did they give up? They gave up Sexton, but they didn't give up Garland. They didn't give up Mobley or Allen. So we have all these picks. We have younger players. I would love to go out and get someone, but we have to be patient, right? Something that the Knicks are notorious to not be. We have to wait for a disgruntled star. Shea's not a superstar, but I love Shea. If Shea does become available, the Knicks should be all in on him. But there's got to be someone that eventually is going to be available. And even if the Knicks are not that great at like the deadline or like next season, that's where we need to start. We really just need someone that can say, hey, look, I play for the New York Knicks. I'm going to go out there and win my team the game. The Knicks don't have that. Like Julius Randle, they can't go out there and be DeJounte Murray. Randle last night had 14 and 6 on 4 of 12 shooting. If the Knicks had a superstar right now and they were able to keep Randle, Brunson, and RJ, I don't even know if that's financially possible, but that's what we need. Like, if we had Donovan Mitchell on our team with the current roster, I'd be thrilled. But we would have had to give up basically our best young player, our franchise player. RJ Barrett last night, he had 19, 5, and 5 on 8 of 18 shooting. I mean, RJ, he definitely has been starting to find his three ball, which has been great. Like, he was 75% in the previous game. Was it Milwaukee? Was it Milwaukee? No, it was Cleveland. I'm tripping. Yeah, it was Cleveland, and then this game he was 2 of 6. So Yeah, I mean, it's just been frustrating, bro. The past 3 games have been frustrating. Murray drops 36 on us. Obviously, we were in on Murray and we decided not to bring him in. We went with Brunson, which to me, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake. I mean, it's so tough because Brunson's been good for us, but Brunson is not better than Dejounte Murray. Like, right? He's not like Dejounte Murray led the Spurs to a play-in tournament, and they probably would have made the playoffs if he was obviously dealing with an illness. I don't know. I still don't think they would have beat the Pelicans, but if he was fully healthy or not. But that's pretty much what it comes down to, man. Is like, yeah, it just hasn't been good basketball, and I'd love for the Knicks to fire Coach Tibb. I really hate making videos after losses because losing just sucks, bro. Like, especially when you're a fan of the Knicks your whole life, like you're just accustomed to it. But at least like if we bring in the right coach, like it'd be one thing if we were losing games, but like when you blow a 20-point lead or like against the Cavs where it's like, you're going 5 minutes without scoring a bucket. Obviously, you're up, 7, 9 points in the fourth quarter, and then you end up losing by a ton, and it looks lopsided. It's just, it's honestly been inexcusable, bro. Like I look at the Knicks and I'm like, this is not a bad team, but if you watch the Knicks, you'd think we were. I mean, our only wins have been against bottom of the Eastern Conference teams. We lost in overtime to the Grizzlies, and something needs to get done because this has been disappointing, bro. Even though it's early in the season, like this has been disappointing. It's honestly been quite disgusting. I'm trying to stay positive because I want to be obviously someone that is talking nicely about the Knicks, but like there really just isn't anything nice to say. So